Welcome back to Arcane Rush. Now it is time to play one of the races that I think, in my opinion, is perfectly balanced, and that is the Gnomes. Now the Gnomes have been about for about 3 seasons now when Mimi got introduced, but I feel like they have been strong as always, but there was always that struggle on how to get augments. Well, that's completely been erased. This season there's so many ways to get augments. Let's have a look. So starting off, we have the Gnome Copter, which is kickstart, give me a module, sell, get an augment spell. Then we have the old faithful of the Autobot. We then have Tink herself there. We have a Cogsworth Cardsmith, play, get an augment spell. So already looking at these first 4 units, there's 3 ways to get augment spells. Then we have Link Death, give him a random tier 1 or 2 module to a gnome ally. Then we have this guy, which helps you get stats on the board. This guy is new. Open Sorcerer. When you play a gnome, give me 3+ damage and give it a module. So this is another way, tier 2, that you can get more modules on the units you play. Then we have Dory Quick Fix, which is play and sell, get an augment spell, which you can then give a module to. We have the Botsmith, which you play, you can give Link. If it already has Link, you can then remove it, which too many people might not be too sure about, but I thought it was a good one to highlight. You can actually remove Link from certain gnomes. We have the Jetpack Rider, one of the key gnomes to have a great build and a great run. This is tier shot free, but start turn augment the gnome in front of me. You place him behind an Autobot and he just keeps on scaling and scaling. Then we have Scrap Blast. This card is new and I do like this card. When you sell a unit, give a gnome ally 5+5 and a module. 2 turns you can sell a unit and get that. It can be any unit you want to sell. Just sell that stuff and you will get more modules onto the board. We then have Modular Gorilla, which is while in the shop, give me the modules of the gnomes you sell. So you can upgrade him if you have like a tier 1 that's got lots of modules, you can give him the upgrades and while he's in the shop, so then you can purchase him that way. But then we have the Infinity Orb. The best gnome in my opinion, only being a tier 4, it's absolutely crazy. It has 2+1 because I have it leveled up once for each module you gave this game wherever it is. So this is gaining stats before you even reach tier shop 4, which is fantastic, and you will see how many modules you actually play in a game. We have the old faithful Junkyard Guru, I called him Junkyard Rat last time. This one's quite interesting. So it's sell and death, give my modules to a different gnome ally. So if you're pairing that with the Open Sorcerer, which gives a unit a module, when you then sell her, your module will go to another person, so it won't be wasted. We have the Overclocked Avenger, when a gnome dies, give me barrier and 7 damage. That can be good. I don't use it too much often, but it can be good. Barrier is always good to have, but your gnomes are going to be that strong you don't really need him. Then we have Sir Gadget, my kind of favourite one. Well, it's not favourite, it's just actually hilarious what could possibly happen with Sir Gadget. So you have to play 7 gnomes. So it's death, get an emotional support bot, play 7 gnomes to level up this game. And what happens once he levels up, you ask? Well, once that's the emotional support bot, but once he levels up, give him 7 modules and then continue the death issue. This is just absolutely crazy, and you can play gnomes, 7 gnomes fairly quick. He also gives you one, he is a tier 5, so sometimes it can be too late to actually get him on the board, but getting 7 modules out of nothing is just fantastic, especially if you're playing gnomes that have modules to give to other units. Then he's just scaling up like that naturally. But the Kickstart one is what we want to focus on, which is World Spark Creator. Kickstart, give your gnomes 2+1 for each module your gnomes have. So this one, they must have them on the board, as opposed to the tier 4 one, where it's just no matter how many you played in the game. This one, they have to have them. Naturally, you'll have them on anyway. And if you get all those linking up properly, your run will be fantastic. Not to sleep on the Barnaby Bright Spark, who is death, get an augment spell. One of the weaker tier 5s, I would say, in my position, in fairness of this one. But then we have Big Brother 9000. When a different gnome gains stats, give me 2+1. Absolutely fantastic, even throw him in late game and he will scale crazy because all your other gnomes will have kickstart abilities, they'll have end turn, gain 1+1, they'll just have so many different augments that they'll gain them stats, and he just scales massively. He can be a 6/6 on your final turn and go up to 50 easily and continues to scale that way. But enough talking about how good the gnomes are, and let's actually show you how good the gnomes are. Okay, so we have the dream lineup of gnomes, demons, and ninjas. And we have an epic hero to showcase here. It's definitely the one we're going to go with, which is Kickstart, give your back right unit stealth and double its damage. But we really won't need that too much, but it might come in handy. But we are going to dominate, looking for Autobot straight at the bat. We have 2. This is fantastic right off the bat. Just take 1. Now normally I always take flying here because it has the best stats, which puts our Autobot up to 5/5. When you buy the second one, we get a different module, so that way they actually complement each other if we do get that golden. So that's not going to scale. That got 5, doubled its damage. Forgot that was the case there with our hero. Didn't need that much. Yes, we absolutely did. Might be good with Nords actually, but because we had one on the board, that doubled that one's damage. We're then going to take the other Autobot and potentially give that one taunt in turn. No, we'll go the end turn 1 because this is going to be our back right unit for that. Then we will look to upgrade the shop. So that's going to go up to a 8/5. They are using Autobots as well. They've not used the same ones that we have, but they got a good hero ability, but it didn't matter. We had enough strength in one unit to get past, and then had the second unit with stealth to actually help us gain the edge. Moving on now, we're going to take this one. Seems a bit crazy, but we're still in tier 1 and we're looking for that golden Autobot. There he is. There he be. And we will upgrade the shop next time. Sell this unit, we'll move that guy so he's always our back right one, and he will gain the double damage and the stealth. So they won't attack him, and that's why I didn't give him taunt, because I wanted to put that one there. Once again, Autobot doing the damage, then our middle unit doing fantastic. We're on 9 trophies, we really can't go out. The board's not looking too great at the minute. 4s across the way, we cannot go out here, so we can spend our time fiddling around to get the best setup. I want to get tier 3 as soon as possible, and this is what we're about to do. After you play a unit, reduce the cost of the shop upgrade by 1. We can do that twice, or give your units 1+1. Yeah, we'll go 1+1, giving all our units 1+1. Buy this guy, which then upgrades them to 9/11. That's be changing shortly, don't worry. Then we got tier 3 unit. If we get Jetpack Rider here, if I could deploy that. Oh no, got the multi-strike. Sorry, the golden module to play first. Yeah, absolutely, multi-strike is perfect. That's 6, so he's now a 15, 17 jetpack. Okay, you know what? We'll take that. And then we can sell this guy now, because that modules will then go to this. I got +8, by the way, which was crazy, to give another module. And taunt, start turn, gain a coin. Can't go wrong with coins. We need to get to tier shop 3, which is what we will do next. So we have 2 rounds left before the hearts come into it. We are 27. Forgot she was getting stealth. Honestly, okay with that. That means she survives. There's no dodgy dealings or business going on there, because we have a strong Autobot in the forefront of our attack here, leading the line. We're at 12 trophies. We could potentially go undefeated. That would show how... Oh, Blessed Matron's fantastic, though.
You struck fast.
I want to upgrade the shop. I'm going to freeze to upgrade the shop, trigger playability, gain extra coin. After you summon a unit, we'll just trigger the playability. We'll just do that. Yep, keep going. Didn't really scale too much there, so we'll probably lose this one. I say probably, but I don't feel like we will. What are you going to do? Not enough. That barrier's enough, but I don't think we do lose it. We do. No, we tied. Obviously we tied. I just assumed we lost because we lost all our units, but they also lost all their units. So technically still undefeated, don't get that twisted. And we are tier shop 3, which is fantastic. There is someone who did go undefeated, Elk Hanlon, in the other bracket, so to say. So we need to keep an eye out for that. But this is going to get fun now, because we can then do this to give that more stats. Rotate. I mean, selling both of them is going to be fantastic. Let's rotate again. Nothing really to see. We could still kind of do a thing here. Let's sell that. I've got 2 more to sell, so I can get 1 more refresh. Did not matter, so let's keep these people on the board. They both have Link. Rotate once more. Another Autobot. A Link unit that we're going to sell these 2. No, I'm not going to freeze the shop, because I don't need that. I know what I need, and I know what I want. So that's what we're going to do to get that. We need to get more augments on the field. We're in a good position. This is no match for us, no matter what anyone says. So we have Link ability here, still trigger him. They officially died now. So we're up to that, which did not even matter. Well, kind of mattered, because we just remained untouched, essentially. That's how fantastic we were in that matchup. Right. Okay, we need to see The body, oh, whoa, okay, rotate, rotate, rotate. Yeah? And then I don't want these to go to this one. And they absolutely did. That's not what I wanted. But this is fantastic. This gives me augments and the chance to sell while keeping that on the board. Which then will go to that one again. And there we go. Okay, so augment this. We're looking for end turn game 101. And then we'll go again, augment this, which is death, death, or link. We'll go death. We're not expecting it to die. There he is. Oh, there he is, there he is. We can get him. I don't want to sell that though. But I could sell these two. You've got 0 left and you've got 0 left. So let's sell these two. I don't want to sell that just yet. But this is fantastic. Well, I know the slot's occupied. Just switch it around. It does not matter. We are cooking now. So now we can head up to tier shop 4 after this matchup with a 49-49. Link. Oh, that's a 70. Forgot that I was getting stealth. Maybe should have switched them around. It's okay. We tie. We tied, which is fine. Ties are fine. Do never be mad about a tie because they give you an extra game in this matchup where you can get extra things done. Oh, absolutely beautiful. Because now I can go, well, this is going to get multi-strike and turn. We'll do that one. Upgrade the shop. At the end of the turn, get a keyword. Keywords are always great. Play that. Sell that. Let's buy this guy just for the funds. Oh, the neutrals. We never really utilize the neutrals that much. There we are. Taunt. Which is fantastic. Let's go again. Kickstart's good. You have stealth and link though, which is kinda annoying. So I want to get someone here. The back right unit, the guy that's going to switch. And we got cleave. And we got cleave as a keyword. Absolutely fantastic. So you're going to do that. Switch them around. Shield goes to someone, but we're glad we're getting that out of the way early there before we even lost our link unit. As for, so to say, you attack, your stealth's gone. We are fine. You survive, which is beautiful. We had 3 units left on the board. We are tier shop 4. We're keeping up with the rest of the lobby now. Potentially might go to tier shop 5. I'm saying potentially, I'm absolutely not, because I've just seen another unit that gives augment. Now we have barrier, which is great. We can then give a unit cleave, which is this one. We will augment. We're looking for the orb man, if that makes any sense. I'm going to keep that on the board at the minute. That's great as well. Puts us down to that. We're getting all the augments here. Rotate, rotate. Another jetpack. I mean, sure. I don't as much want this one, but a golden jetpack's always good. Okay, so we go here again. You kickstart. That's now giving our units 4. I need to kind of focus on a different unit. Overwhelm and cleave. Do you understand how crazy that actually can be? And end turn gain 1 HP, end turn gain 101. What will you actually go up to? 76 there, 80, 81, 82, and then our other unit's still going up, which has link ability, which is great. We're going to swipe the back row here. Oh, please attack the middle one. Why did you attack first? That's weird. But 4 units for the price of 1, and we will attack again. No, we won't. We should have attacked again. I don't know what happened there. Anyway, how easy was that? That was absolutely fantastic, especially with that link unit. Link was pretty insane for us there. So we will upgrade the shop. Unless, you know, you never know what we can see. Right, we...
Feels nice.
That's a lot of death. Okay. We're hoping for a death for this one. It wasn't coin. We'll go and turn here. We do have... Okay. Let's upgrade the shop. First time a unit dies. Yep. That'll be good. Oh. What was I trying to do? Why did I think I had 3 coins there? I don't know why I thought I had that. Anyway, that works.
Somewhere.
You can now give your units 1+1. Absolutely fantastic. So everyone's scaling now, which is better. It's up to 95, 96 with cleave and overwhelm. Do not sleep on that. And multi-strike, by the way. Dragon's getting wiped off the board. We do attack the back one first, though. Yep, which happened there, which we can then take out 2 again, and the final one as our link unit dies, but it respawned in because we have that amazing relic to give us that opportunity. We are at tier shop 5. Board is really thin, and I'm only just getting started here. We are looking potentially for Big Brother now. Big Brother 9000, Death, Flying. I mean, these don't even matter, just in case you somehow die. Death again, Death. Yeah, just in case you somehow die there. We are looking for some units. Give me something to do here. Blessed Matreon, and you get, what does it matter? I'm not even showcasing what I could be doing here. That's up at 105, 107 with Cleave and Overwhelm. It's going to be a pretty easy sweep here, especially against ninjas, because you take out so many. We're taking out 4, so they get respawns off really quick. 4 units gone. Their respawns can be good though, or like their ambushes can be good, but I mean they're just not. Like we've got Link that's saving us. Link's back again, so that's gone. They're both gone. They spawn in like 5 frees, and we have taunt on that unit, so it doesn't even make any sense for anyone to be competing with us here. Everyone's down to 1 health. Everyone's down to 1 health here. Please show me what I want to see here. Didn't really get any gnomes at all there, but I have 2 cells. Overwhelm, revive, why not? Have the revive. Start coin, flying, have the fly-in. These modules. Another Blessing Matreon is good. Sell that, we'll get an augment spell. Rotate the shop. Rotate. Buy. The buy. Sell. Rotate. Oh, what did I rotate? I wanted to keep that one. Still no one though, by the way. Can we just clarify that? Did not get any of the units I actually wanted there, but we're in a fine position as it is. Sure, if I can give you barrier, some revives also really good for that. You're not strong, but that works out. And death, yep, because you're going to die. Absolutely. And overwhelm, I don't really see like you attacking, but sure, go for that. Our units are up at 120, 121, and you are up to 76 with overwhelm if you ever do need to attack. These dragons ain't going to compete with us. We have enough units on the board here. Do that. Swipes that, then we do this with the overwhelm. Our link unit now dies, taking their final unit down to 1 HP, who attacks our taunt unit, and that is done for you. 1 matchup left. I'm kind of looking for the ones I can get to just showcase briefly that I want to showcase, but we'll see if we actually get what we're looking for. Barrier, do we have barrier on that? We do have barrier. I mean, yeah, take the death one. They're not dying. There's no way you're going to die. That's kind of crazy. Rotate. Rotate. There he is. Infinity Orb. Beautiful. Wow. Absolutely beautiful. Did you see his stats? Did you see his... That's good. That's going to be good for us. Sell these guys. We'll sell this. I'll get back to Infinity Orb in a minute. We got another Infinity Orb to steal. Beautiful. Play. Sell. Rotate. Rotate. Infinity Orb is a 6-9-3-6. 6-9-3-6. We'll also end turn... Well, you're not going to see, we're like, that's how good he can be. We just found him in the shop as a 69-36, or whatever he was actually at. Well, you might actually get to see. I don't think I lose this one because of my link unit being so insane, wiping out 4 of their units. Yeah, that's kind of crazy. And they're not even close. This is done. You have 1 spawning left, which is a 5-3, 5-3, you have 2, 14. And the Infinity Orb came up at the right time just to get the final showdown. They're in the bottom right there. I don't know if you noticed that. Rewind that, but he was at 148 because his stats got doubled because of our hero ability. And gnomes are perfectly balanced. Just get that system in place and you are cooking. We had a beautiful situation there. We had 1 really strong unit, then we had a link unit that took the damage for both times it attacked with cleave and with overwhelm. That was fantastic. Let me know how you got on with Gnomes, if you were enjoying them, or maybe not as much, because I know a lot of people not are enjoying Nords. But until then, I'll see you guys on the battlefield.